All right. Hey everybody, it's Gianna at the Mythical Garden. How was your weekend? Hope it was good. I spent mine half asleep and half awake. But we're gonna see what does this week hold for the collective. I don't want to use this deck. All right. Let's see. All right. What can the collective expect this week? What can the collective expect this week? Hi, Amber. What can the collective expect this week? What can the collective expect this week? Ooh. All right. How was your weekend, Amber? Okay, so far so good. Oh, it gave me 2 cards. I already put that like that. Same. But I've been having insomnia this whole weekend, so my sleep schedule is on freestyle mode. All right, let's see what's happening this week for the collective. I feel like the overall energy is the Queen of Swords. This just tells me a lot of people are really cutting out the bullshit, really not dealing with it. Some people may be holding their emotions very close. But mostly it's like not dealing with the bullshit. I just feel like everybody has their own stuff going on this week, and it's gonna be like heavy in a sense because we are in the middle of the post shadow period of Mercury retrograde, and this is when it tends to get like amped up, and mostly a lot of us tend to reflect, especially on Mondays, right? This is what a lot of people's mindsets are right now, the 8 of Swords. So a lot of us are feeling stuck, but it's like the illusion of being stuck. We know we're not stuck, but mentally we feel like it could just be like finances, you know, not knowing which way to go on your path, whether it's spiritual or just mundane. But I just feel like a lot of people are just feeling stuck. It's mostly in their heads. They're like replaying a lot of things that could go wrong, especially dealing with stuff that occurred throughout this year. Like 2025, it has been the most heaviest year for a lot of people. And I don't expect less because it is the, again, year of the snake. It's a 9 year. There's a lot of completions, a lot of shed-ins. A lot of people are reflecting on who they were in the beginning and who they aren't now. Right? So right underneath the 8 of Swords is the King of Wands, right? This is fire energy, Aries. I'm getting mostly Aries energy because we are, was it Saturn just entered? I think, yeah, Saturn just entered Aries, which is like, you know, Saturn's karmic daddy. So we don't want to mess with him, but being in Aries, a lot of things are heating up, especially the ones who feel it are the fire signs, but mostly specifically Aries, right? We're pretty much putting the lessons that we learned in the past in play, right? And a lot of us have become more secure in ourselves, more knowledgeable in what we want to do, what path we want our life to look like, how we want to go about our life. So a lot of it's really going to be taken off. We have the 3 of Wands on top of the Hermit, right? The Hermit always gives isolation, but it's also reflection, right? Again, like the word reflection. I feel like this week a lot of people are going to be reflecting, but also waiting for rewards and blessings to come in with the 3 of Wands, right? But this reflection has... That was really weird. Okay. But this reflection has to deal with what we want to manifest, right? And what, like, non-toxic things not to manifest with. Like, I don't know, my whole freaking, like, the YouTube closed out on me, and I was like, okay, I guess they didn't want nobody to hear that part. But yeah, reflection, right? Hermit mode. A lot of people might be in isolation this week. So a lot of y'all are probably gonna be not so social, not want to, like, be bothered by with people, like, not necessarily ignoring people, but more so like, hey, I just don't want to talk. Like, that's the energy I'm getting. I just don't want to talk. Like, you're not gonna be rude. If somebody writes to you or texts you, you're gonna respond, but not in a let's have a full blown conversation. But here is like wondering what your manifestations are at, where they're coming in. Are they gonna reach our doorstep soon? And I feel like it is soon, but the soon I'm getting is like 2026. Because if it would, all your manifestations, all your blessings were to come in now at the end of 2025, the energy around 2025 is gonna fuck that up. But look, we have the Justice card, right? With the Four of Cups. The Justice with the Four of Cups is telling me, like, there's something coming back around, right? Justice talks about, it's also a karma thing, right? Balancing stuff out, right? There's Four of Cups. It's like missing something. Something's missing, right? You have these 3 cups here, and you're like, I don't want these. But then the universe is giving you an extra cup, right? And this is the cup, the blessings, the manifestations, all the universe is giving it. But right now, you're in the period of things being balanced out, karma being closed out. Just things, people just doing things to you is coming to an end, right? Justice. Let's see what else. Let's pull from what's the tea? What else is gonna happen this week for the collective? What else is gonna happen this week for the collective? Oh shit! That one just flew right into my garbage. Is that the only one? Okay. Let's see what else. Let's see what else is going to happen for this week. All right. So, y'all, if you're feeling lucky this week, get them scratch offs. Because look, we have jackpot, and it's scratch off, right? If you think about playing the lotto this week, play the lotto. Think about getting a scratch off, get the scratch off. I feel like a lot of us are going to be lucky this week, and it's going to turn a lot of things around, right? And the big blessings ahead, right? I've been talking about blessings, big blessings ahead, right? So get that scratch off. If you want to enter that giveaway, sweepstakes, take a risk, because without taking a risk, especially with the universe, how can you bring in your blessings, right? We have always partying this week. I don't feel like this is actual like partying. I just feel like this is bringing back joy, right? When you go out and have fun, you bring in joy back into your life. You bring in happiness and like laughter, friendships coming back in, right? So I also feel like towards the end, probably like weekend, if somebody's gonna go to a party, drink, be careful, please, ladies. Even men, because men get stuff put in their drink too. Just be aware of your drinks. My mama always said, if you put your drink down, walk away, leave that drink there, don't pick it back up. But definitely have fun, enjoy yourself. But somebody is definitely getting invited out somewhere. All right, so we have 2 things here. We have talking shit and wolf in sheep's clothing, right? So there's somebody who's definitely have been running their mouth about you, running like your name through the mud. But they're trying to like hide their true selves, because wolves in sheep clothing. right? So this is could be somebody who pretends to be your friend, pretends to support you, but then like behind your back they talk wild shit, talk about like, hey, you know, this person is kind of stupid and thinking that this is what's gonna happen, blah 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 blah, right? So they definitely talk shit about you, and I feel like you're gonna figure that out, right? Somebody might send you a screenshot, a voice recording, or you might even get butt dialed. Please listen to those butt dials, because trust me, them butt dials be telling you a lot of things, right? And we also have scarcity tactics here. I feel like a lot of people are reevaluating their finances, and as they reevaluate their finances, they are reevaluating their scarcity level. What I mean by scarcity level, how they perceive things, like scarcity, lack of funds, lack of food, lack of preparation. Like all this is being rewritten, reorganized to put you guys in a better mindset, right, this week. So just try not to think about that. If you stress about scarcity stuff, especially when it comes to finances, what happens is it just tells the universe like, hey, I don't got the funds for this. And even though you're trying to bring in money, the universe is only going to operate on the negativity. It's kind of weird in a way to do it. So if you like fear lack and all that, just be positive about it. And sometimes just do the treat yourself method. Fuck it. Right? If you're feeling like, you know, you don't got the funds, but you really want something, go for it. I mean, don't, if you can't afford it. Like, I'm normally that person that just be like, fuck it, I'm just going to buy it. I worry about later, because everything always works out when you take that risk. But yeah, just be aware of people this week, especially those who you hear have been talking shit about you. Just do a lot of reflection, and if you feel like your life hasn't progressed, it's all mental. It's all mental. But that's what the collective's going through this week. If you want how you call that, me to give a reading, just push a question in the comment section. Let me just shuffle this. Hi, Tea Tree. How are you? Okay. I'm good. Yo, this candle is so fucking bright. Look how bright this shit is. All right. Let's see, Amber. Actually, I was going for this deck. Let's go for this deck. All right. Amber wants to know what's going to happen for the rest of December. All right. Amber wants to know what's going to happen for the rest of December. Okay, 2 Page Arcanas out the door. Let's see. Three. Okay. All right, give me 2. All right. So for the rest of December for Amber, we have the Justice card, right? The Justice card. So karma for you, things are just balancing out pretty much, right? people who've done you wrong, they're getting their karma. People who mistreated you, if finances have been like really bad, everything's just like leveling out. Everything's really good, right? So that's something to look positive towards, especially towards the end of December. And as December, I feel like as December wraps up for you, it's kind of going to give you like a preview of how 2026 is going to be. I do feel like maybe like probably like the first couple weeks of 2026 might be a little chaotic for you, but not in like in a very deep, emotional, oh my God way. More like can we pause lives on here? Because I don't even know how to do that. Give me guys 1 minute. I'll be right back. Okay. Is it sound now? Okay, it is. All right. Let me see what I said. So yeah, so like, the end of like 2020. So the end of 2025 is gonna be like a preview of to like what 2026 is, because I don't know how far the sound was it, but yeah. So with the Lovers and the Moon card, right? So there's in your dream state, I feel like there's something that's gonna be exposed to you or revealed to you, because the moon like sometimes has to do with dreams and hidden stuff, stuff being hidden. But with the Lovers here, it's being brought to light, right? So you might get like I would say a snippet or a glance of like your person, your soulmate coming in. I'll say lover, but your soulmate coming in, right? So they're gonna be revealed. One thing I learned, but when you have dreams, faces that we see in dreams are usually just people we have seen before, most of the time, right? But I feel like this person that's going to be revealed to you is like somebody who is destined to be with you, right? So now we have the is your fat? Like, I mean, I think I look fat in pictures and shit. Like, because I've never seen a skinny person with a fat face like this. Like, anyways. But we have the Two of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. Right? Seven of Pentacles are manifestations, right? So you have manifestations here. You're being very calculated on what you manifesting, but there's something that you're on like the fence about, right? With the Two of Swords, you don't know if this is like something you really want to manifest or it's something that you desire but not really want. Like this what I mean by desire, not really want, it's like some people want to manifest, like for example, like love, but that's not really what they desire. They might just want some money, a sugar daddy or something like that. But make sure when you're trying to manifest, make sure it's something that you actually really want and something that you're like 100% in it. Because once you're like on the fence about it, it might take a lot for it to come in because you're not 100% sure. Let's see what else. See. See, then I say talking about like karma is being wrapped up with the Justice card. So yeah, bad karma is being wrapped up. It's being taken care of, right? So we have threatening here. So it could have been somebody who is like trying to control you in a way, like trying to control your finances, the things you do, and stuff like that. So they're definitely getting their bad karmas, and it's like wrapping it up towards them. But other than that, I just feel like, you know, you're gonna go sneak peek of who your person is. Just be like 100% sure of what you want to manifest. Like, don't be like, I'm going to manifest this, and like 2 seconds later, just be like, I don't know if I want that. Just be 100% sure about it, and it's gonna come in, right? But just know that karma's working overtime. All right, let me just shuffle. You're welcome, Amber. Alright, teach you want to know the bad people around them. Alright, let me get some water. Alright, ancestors teaching wants to know what yo, it's so funny because I have this song stuck in my head. It's the one that is like really depressing song, is when they do the depressing trend on TikTok. I don't know the actual words. It's just the melodies in my head. But it's like the depressing TikTok. Yeah. That shit is stuck in my head. It's so depressing. But I always be crying when I see them TikToks. Teaching wants to know who are the people that they need to remove. Teaching wants to know who are the people that they need to remove. Alright. Teaching wants to know who are the people that they need to remove. Okay. the people that they need to move. So I'm gonna give you characteristics of them, so it'll be easier for you to figure it out, right? Let me get one more. I'm gonna go one more. All right. Okay, you gave me 2 more. All right. All right. Let's start with this one. All right. So the first card is the Knight of Pentacles. For some reason, I keep hearing the lazy one. This is like someone who, like, you have to tell them multiple times to do something, and they're like extremely lazy. They're babied a lot. I mean, big ass age babied a lot. They're grown and they still get babied. So they could be the younger one, or just young in age, or just immature in a sense, right? But they're very, very slow moving, lazy. It could be Earth sign, or just have Earth in their big 3, right? And underneath what is the 7 of Pentacles. So like, this is what I'm saying, like, they babied a lot because they're the ones that always get bailed out, right? They get invested more than everybody else, so they always getting bailed out. Like, the parents will always give them money, or people will just give them money to help them out, and they still, like, I don't know if some of the keep that they get babied so much. I don't know if it's the baby or get babied. So it's somebody's definitely young, right? Somebody is definitely young. We have the 5 of Pentacles and the 10 of Swords, right? 10 of Swords came underneath the 5 of Pentacles, but the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. It's giving me like somebody who like intentionally excludes you in things, right? So it could just be like family group chat and they don't add you into it. Somebody else adds you. They also do mean shit. Like with the 10 of Swords here, they do mean things to hurt you purposely. So it could just be like, if you're saving up money for something and they know that this is something that you want, they will go and get it behind your back. Or they will just like purposely break something. Like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know. Like it's given like malicious intent, and they tend to exclude you a lot. It's given very much middle child mischievous vibes. So they definitely are mischievous. They very calculated too. Like, I mean, they're cunning as fuck. I would say like Scorpio vibes they give, or like even because Scorpios they could be very vindictive and always plotting. So this person likes to plot a lot. They like to plot. They like to do things. Throw the rock and hide their hands, right? So they do things on purpose and then smile, but like, I didn't do nothing. Like, I don't know what you talk about. So they're very good at gaslighting people. Very, very good at gaslighting. And they also make you seem like you're the problem person. So just be aware that's one of the person. I want to say female energy, because it's given very, very female energy. But they're very mischievous. Like, these are people like in your life, whether it's step siblings or just like friends. So like, if you feel like they fit a particular step sibling, then it's them, right? Because you're the only one that knows their characteristics, how they are, and if you feel like it fits them and resonates who they are as a person, then it's them. And then we have the Empress in reverse with Hi, Happy Berries. We have the Empress in reverse with the Three of Cups. This just gives me somebody who's like a partier, right? Very like they're a female, right? Obviously a female, but they're not healed. The healed Empress is somebody who, you know, doesn't chase nobody, doesn't react, just waits for things to happen, right? But this person is like a chaser. Like they chase everybody. People, places, to think. They have big FOMO energy. They're afraid to like miss out on things. And they love to party, love to drink. I'm getting like a party girl, party vibe, but they like to party and drink. They like every weekend they always out. Whether it's out to a dinner, out to a bar, out to a party, they're always out. They're never home. Right? So it's giving me a male energy and two female energies. Let's pull from what's the tea? Let's pull from here. Let's see. Forget more. What more can you tell us? What more can you tell us? I love when it do this shit. I love it when it does this shit. I'll show you. Let me get... I didn't want that to happen. Alright. See? I be loving this. Alright. I was laughing because I said that this person always partying. Look at the card that came up. Confirmation. So this is a person that always parties. Even if you don't know their personal lives like that, but they like to party, right? They're come off the party girl. Even if you have like family gatherings, they're always drinking. They're sloppy drunk, always drinking, right? This is the one that has relationship issues. They always codependent because we have love on the brain, right? So they always have like people they accepts over. So this is like giving the Empress energy, but in reverse, right? The unhealed Empress, right? So this is this one, right? The uninterested. This is the one I was talking about that tends to exclude you a lot, right? And we have Forcer, which says pushy energy, crosses boundaries, get what they want by any means. And like I said, this is the one that is very conniving. They do things on purpose, and it's very, very evil. I want to say they're extremely evil. And look, then I say like they're always the one with the Knight of Pentacles. They're always being invested, always giving money to. Look, give money to, right? Paying their bills, always asking, trying to buy love. Like this is the one that's always receiving it. But honestly, what I'm getting is that you have tea tree shouldn't really worried about them a lot. Because what's happening is that when you worry about them and like give them energy, it kind of disrupts your path a little bit. Because this is you. Too busy winning. You always doing what you got to do. Always leveling up. Always doing the work. Getting into jobs. You basically just taking care of yourselves. And if you divert your energy towards them, it kind of disrupts it a little bit and it puts a little bit of delay. But this is you, right? So I would say cut them off. Give them no contact. Honestly, truthfully. Because you don't need negativity in your life. If you feel like you want to cut your siblings off, do it. Listen, I cut family members off. I don't care. All right? Blood or not, you get cut off in a heartbeat. If I feel like you're disrupting my peace, draining me, I'm going to cut you off. So to do it, I always advocate cutting people off, especially when they don't add to your life, whether it's peace, solutions, or just bring you joy, cut them off. Right? If you've been thinking about cutting them off for a little bit, cut them off, because that just tells me that they're not ready and they're not allowed to come into 2026 with you. Right? But definitely, whoever that party girl is, I won't be surprised if they come out pregnant, because I'm getting baby vibes too. So, but that's what I have for you, teacher. And don't let nobody stress you out. I'm a bit advocate of that. Don't let nobody stress you out. Don't let nobody's dusty son. Don't let nobody dusty relatives, friends, co-workers, bosses. Don't let them stress you out. That's how we get old. That's how we get wrinkles. When we let people stress us out. And a lot of people think the key to youth and staying youthful and looking youthful is all these products, that skincare routine and eating diet. Like, clearly, I love to eat, so and that my diet's not healthy. But the true key to staying youthful and looking youthful is no stress. Don't let nobody stress you out at all, because that stress is what really ages people a lot. It's not the sun. It's not working. It's not staying up late, because I stay up late all the time. It's stress. So don't let stress hit you. All right. Yeah, because I went to this deck. All right. Happy berries. And you're welcome. All right. Happy berries wants to know, is love coming for them? Happy berries wants to know, is love coming for them? Happy berries wants to know, is love coming for them? All right. I like that. First card out. Getting goosebumps too. Okay. Let's see what else. All right. Damn. I'm hyped for you. Yes. Let's get one more card, because get pulled 5. Let's get, all right. I don't like that card, but we're gonna figure it out. All right, actually, I'm gonna put you here, because that's fire. All right, so I'm gonna go with these two first. Get the bad out. So we have the 5 of Wands and the 8 of Pentacles. This just tells me the next relationship, or the next person, excuse me. I feel like there's gonna be some type of conflict. I feel like it's mostly communication, right? But everything else, I feel like it's good. It's just communication needs to work on it. And I feel like it's because this person has never dealt with somebody who is vocal. It might mean vocal. I just mean by, like, you know, good morning, good night. Like, I want to have conversations with you. Let's talk. Like, not in a clingy type of way. Just like, hey, you know, let's have deep conversation. I feel like this person's not used to that. They're used to more physical stuff, right? That's how they connect, is more physical. So, like, the communication is it's gonna be a little bit, but it's gonna be working on, though. But it's gonna work out, right? So just be aware of that. I don't feel like it's like arguments like that. I don't feel like bad argument. I just feel like their communication style and your communication style is like totally different. So you two might have to come into the middle of there, right? But then we have the Ace of Cups, which was on the bottom of the deck. So there is love coming in. I feel like this love is going to be overpouring. I feel like it's going to be fulfilling for you and them, because look how, like, it's going to be given by the divine, but look how the cup is overflowing and into here, right? The ocean in the bottom, which is like the universe is flowing into you guys. Because when you get together with somebody, their energy, their emotions, and your energy, your emotions, y'all guys, it's put into a bowl or like a pond, so to speak, and it's getting filled, right? So these are the first 3 cards that came out. Let me put it this way. So we have the 10 of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the 4 of Wands, right? So the 4 of Wands, they could be twin flame coded, because, you know, 1111 twin flame, but I'm getting more soulmate vibes. So it could be twin flame coded, but more on a soulmate level. So meaning that you don't have to deal with unhealed twin flame, you know, them doing the push-pull method with you, but more so it's like, yeah, I'm stable, I know I did the work, my heart is open, let's go, right? 10 of Cups is this happy family, happy life, and I'm getting goosebumps with it, right? And this is the Queen of Cups, right? I feel like this is, I'm not saying that you're not the Queen of Cups, but I feel like this is more so their energy. Doesn't matter if it's like male, female energy. It's just how the characteristics are. They're very in touch with their feminine side and very in touch with their emotions. But again, their communication style is totally different. So they might feel it, but they don't know how to communicate it. If that makes sense. Actually, that does make sense, because I'm very emotional. Sometimes I don't know how to communicate. So that's what it is. Like, they feel their emotions. They will nurture you, you know, pour into you. But when it comes to like really expressing themselves, they kind of lack in that part. Let's see. Okay, you was doing a little dancey dance there, Candle. Let's see. All right, ancestors, give me cards pertaining to this reading. Give me some good cards pertaining to this reading. Let's see. I didn't even have to shuffle. Yes. All right, let's see what else. Let's see what else. Oh. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Okay. Can I get one more card? Because I don't like uneven numbers like that. Let's get one more card. All right. Happy berries. Okay, so I'm gonna start with this card first, because it's kind of little, you know, a little there. So we have scarcity tactics, right? I feel like this person comes from a scarcity background, so they came up from nothing, basically, right? So they know how to budget really good. So somebody knows how to budget really good. That means they know how to live life, right? They know how to make things happen. And they, you know, and that's also a chessboard too. So again, when you budget, you have to move things around. You have to move this from A to B to F. Like, they have to move things around, right? So they're very, very intelligent as well too. So they have financial intelligence. Or was it financial literacy? Yeah, financial literacy. So they're really good, right, with their finances. And here, and this is it. So they have boss daddy energy, what says stable, rich, business owner, CEO. They got big dick energy, right? And they have hustler, right? Which is making it rain, focus on the bag, money is the mission, right? So they're very much a go-getter. So they're most likely rich, or pretty much stable rich. I don't know. Stable rich to me is somebody who could like afford to travel every month, luxury vacations. They might have like expensive car, BMW or Audi. I don't know, it's Audi expensive. I don't know. I don't have a car. So I don't know. But they give very much like, I got money. I got money. Money is what I got, right? And they have two bids in winning. So they are very risk takers. So they put like, for some reason they showed me okay, I'm gonna show like a Russian roulette thing, right? So, you know, Russian roulette is very, very risky. You put 5 on red and, you know, you trying to win. So, but that's what it is. That's what it's given. It's like they will put money, they will put risk money on certain things, and it will always pay off. They're that lucky. So they have a lot of money. So you got somebody rich coming in who owns, they might even own their own business or own several business. Entrepreneur energy. What else am I getting from this? But they're definitely rich. And they also very, very generous. I'm getting like they understand the value of money, but they also understand we cannot take money with us into the afterlife. So that's why they're generous. So like if you need help, they will help you. They're that type of people. But at the end of the day, they do not let nobody walk over them or take advantage. I want to use this deck to see if we get a time frame. Because, girl, Big Daddy, Big Dig energy. Yes. For some reason, I heard that they're like a mama's boy, but they're not the toxic mama's boy. It's just their mom taught them how to be a man, how to be a gentleman. And this is like they're not the toxic mom boy. That's what I'm getting. All right, let's see. Can we get a time frame for this? Let's get one card that gives me the time frame. All right. Let me get another one. What do you mean by way off in the future? How way off in the future? Okay. All right. That makes sense. So we have way off in the future in June, right? So middle of 2026, which is perfectly fine, right? It gives like who wants to be in a relationship during the winter and springtime. This is when people are starting to like getting back together with themselves, getting in touch with their energy, the feminine side, masculine side, working out, eating healthy, you know. But also if you have I think it's if you have Jupiter in Aries, I want to say, but I'm not 100%. I just know when there's a specific sign that Jupiter is entering in the second half of 2026, and it's going to expand a lot of people's love life, and it's going to attract a lot of people to their person and to their lovers, and you know, having stable relationships. And Jupiter also deals with money too, so a lot of people are going to be financially stable. But definitely in June is this person is going to come in. They might come in a little bit before June, probably like mid to end May, but you're going to really start seeing sparks fly in June. Hi, Phoenix. Yes, you may. But that's what I have for you, Happy Berries. All right. Get that boss daddy energy. I'm happy for you. Yes. Got me goosebumps and stuff. I love when readings go like this. Like, very, very good. I like to give bad news first and then good news afterwards because I'm just that type of person. Like, because the good news always outweighs the bad, right? But, yes, I'm happy for you. Until then, just live your life. Ooh, I just messed up this deck. You're welcome. Just live your life, you know. I just feel like a lot of people are going to start waking up to who they truly are in 2026. And that's going to open a gateway for a lot of people going into alignment. And I'm getting goosebumps saying that. So 2026, a lot of people are going to, if you haven't figured out who you are by the end of December, you might have a rocky start in 2026. But if you figure out November, December, who you want to be, where you want to go, your 2026 is going to be smooth sailing as long as you stay in alignment. Right? It's cold, so my nose is kind of running a little bit. I got you, Phoenix. Ooh, I haven't even said, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know, tell your mama, your aunties, and your cousins about me. Yes. Do I want this deck? Yeah, I'm gonna take it. All right, I'm gonna take it. All right. All right, Phoenix wants a career reading. What can we tell Phoenix about their career? What can we tell Phoenix about their career? Okay. I'm just getting like you're unhappy right now at this point, right? Where you're at and job wise. What? Actually, I'm not gonna mess with it because something just popped up and I'm not gonna touch it. I'm actually using my iPhone 17 because I've noticed that sorry, I swear I'm undiagnosed ADHD, but when I use the my other iPhone, it has like this weird buzzing noise. So I said, let me try the 17 so we get rid of that buzzing noise. But yeah, like I was saying, I don't feel like you're happy at where you at. I'm gonna show you in a minute, but let me get 2 more cards, please. All right. Let me get 1 more card, please. Okay. Excuse me. I don't know. I usually I haven't burped a long time doing readings, and they're just coming up. But this is why I said that I don't feel like you're happy where you're at. So Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is something that, like, I like this card. I like this. I like that, doing that. I like you. It's like the I like card, right? It's like I enjoy things, but not in like an abundance type of way, but like I enjoy it. I get some type of emotional fulfillment. I don't feel like that's what you're having right now. You may, if you work in retail, it's not fulfilling, especially dealing with crazy people. I'm sorry. Not to cut people, because I used to work in retail and I hated it because people are fucking unhinged, especially now. After COVID, a lot of people are unhinged. So you're not happy where you're at. It's kind of like giving emotional exhaustion, a little bit mental exhaustion, a little bit of depression. Not a full-blown depression. Is like, why do I have to go to work? Like, I don't want to get there. So you might take a little extra time in the morning before you get ready and just lay there and just contemplate whether, is this what you want to do? Right? So we have the Hangman here. The Hangman is basically like, let's look at this. Let's look at this at all perspective. Like, do I want to see myself at this place in 5 to 10 years? Do I see myself climbing the ladder? Do I see myself, like, if you can't see yourself at the place in the long term, then it's time for a shift. And I do feel like you're getting that nudge to have a shift in career, but you don't know what to go into. So hopefully this helps you, right? So then we have the 6 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. So you have a lot of cups here, which talks about emotion. So you have to go into a job that is emotionally fulfilling for you, whether it's drawing, or I was gonna say arts and crafts, but like drawing, um, I don't know, something like comic book drawing, or like something with drawing, painting, artsy. Like it has to be emotionally fulfilling for you. Because with the 10 of Cups here and the 6 of Cups, it's something that you used to do back in the day, whether it was like in high school or just like past the time, something that you didn't really think could be made into a career, which can. It's right now we're in a time where everything is gonna be made into a career. It's something in the past that gave you very something extremely emotionally fulfilling with the 10 of Cups here, right? So even if you don't think about it, I don't know, for some reason I keep saying drawing. So it might have to do something with art, drawing, illustration, publication, um, architect, but it's definitely something to do with hands, right? Something to do with your hands and your creativity. So hands, creativity, it could be an abundance of things. It could be chefs, cooking, pastry chefs. Um, but it's definitely something with drawing. Let's see here. Can you tell me about? Let's get more cards pertaining to this reading, this career. What is it specifically? Let's see. What is it specifically? Do I have? No, I don't have that deck out. I have a deck that deals with careers. I'm gonna bring it out the next live I do. Let's see what else. I don't like these two cards. I don't like these two cards. But we're gonna pull them up. All right. So we have quarter case. It's sexual affection, disease, rash. We're gonna give. So we have dirt digging, right? It says snooping for secrets, trying to expose you. Tables might turn, right? Ignore the sexual side of this. I just feel like somebody's trying to put something on you, because we have thief right here. Thief, robbed, lost, death, physical, emotional, right? So at your current job, somebody might try to set you up. Right? I feel like set you up in a way where, because I don't know, like a lot of jobs do things differently. Like I know if you get fired, some places you can file for unemployment, but some places you can't, depend on like the situation. Just be aware somebody's trying to get you caught up on something at work, right? Very much getting caught up. Something with a severance pay. So I don't know if your job qualifies for severance pay, so that might try to affect it. So be aware of that. But we have unbothered, right? And look, it's more water, more blue. So blue could also be something with thought chakra. So you might do like public speaking or something with speaking, right? Or you singing, voice actor, like creativity. But definitely be unbothered. Don't let this derail you. Don't let it put you more in depression. But definitely go into a job that deals with creativity a lot, that helps you express yourself. Whether it's working with your hands, your voice, drawing, architecture, but it's something with blue. I see blueprint, so it could be like construction, architecture, right? So that's definitely that. But definitely go to some place that allows you to, one, give you emotional fulfillment. Two, allows you to be creative without it being hindered. And 3, dealing with hands, but definitely something with blue, a lot of blue. So like if you have an interview coming up, wear blue. Whether it's a blue suit, a blue tie, blue socks, wear something blue. Okay. Yeah, definitely. Definitely do that. Definitely do that. And isn't autism the color the most like the I know the puzzle piece because I used to do walk for charity for autism. I think it's blue, right? Autism is dealing with blue as well. So that could be in there. But definitely use creativity. If you goosebumps. Okay. What I was gonna say before I said goosebumps. People have a misconceptions with kids with autism. Even when we have all these new research, all these new stuff, kids with autism, adults with autism, people with autism, the brains will just process things differently. A lot of people think it's like a brain malfunction. No, they just process things different. A lot of people who are autistics are highly intelligent. Highly intelligent. So you might have to be like creative and coming up how you could teach them and how they learn. So that could feed into your creativity aspect. That's something very fulfilling. So that could work with that. Now I got super goosebumps saying that. So definitely do that. Go back to drawing. You might even be inspired to do a book for like a children's book for like autism and stuff. Cause drawing publication. But that's definitely what I have for you, Phoenix. I have a theory. You know how no shade to anti-vaxxers. But a lot of people believe these vaccines cause autism. But honestly, I feel like autism evolution, human, right? Because again, if you look at it, people who are autistic are highly intelligent. They might be nonverbal. They are teachable, right? They are teachable. They know right from wrong. They just, sometimes have to be taught a little extra, repeated longer, right? But we all have autism. I feel like everybody after I think 1980s, I would say, we all have a form of autism. We're all on the spectrum to a point, because there's some things that we may do as habits and now is being determined like it's a form of autism or it's an indication of autism. I just feel like everybody's autistic at this point. It's just that we now are getting the research happening, right? But hey, that's my theory. I just feel like everybody's autistic to a certain extent. That's what I have. It's my little rant for today. Wait, has anybody seen the Diddy documentary? Because it took me like 3 days to watch it, but I was like, oh my god. Hi, Sleepy. Yes, you can. But that, if you haven't watched the Diddy documentary, watch it. It's on Netflix. It's done by 50 Cent, who I aspire to be, because 50 Cent taught me that I'm not hating enough. And I'm just like, damn, 50, like, you didn't need to teach me. Yeah. Oh, it's juror I have hate for juror 160. Like, if I were to see her, we gonna have to like throw hands, because what do you mean? You didn't believe them. What do you mean? But when you see it, you're gonna understand why I have hate for juror number 160 at the Diddy trial. 50 is so petty. I've always aspired to be 50 level petty, but he always like takes it up a notch, and I'm just like 50. You always teaching me to be petty, but you teaching me at the same time that I'm not hating people enough. All right, ancestor Sleepy wants a general reading. So what message do we have for Sleepy Cat? What message do we have for Sleepy Cat? All right. For some, okay, don't laugh at me. So I was doing a little spell work, so I needed a spoon, right? So this is my favorite spoon. Like spoons like this are my favorite spoons. Apparently, it's a form of autism. I don't care, but I prefer these spoons. All right, let's see what else came. What message do we have for Sleepy Cat? All right. Okay. All right. All right, take you. All right, so what are we going to talk about? All right, we're going to do this first. So we have the Eight of Cups, right? To me, the Eight of Cups is obviously walking away because they're walking away. But I feel like you're walking away because you've done a lot of reflecting, right? We have the Hermit here. You're in like reflection mode, which is good because we don't want to take toxic people who are already aligned to us, or people who, you know, need to be left in the old season, old chapter. Like 2026 is a new chapter, and it's a 1 year too. So why not start the next book with chapter 1, right? So you're reflecting on friendships, family members, you know, financial issues, career. Like there's a lot of reflection going on, and it's around the reflection. So it's not like particularly in one area. It's like overall, and it's to like better your life, to enhance your life. So this is why the Eight of Cups was on the bottom of the deck, right? Let's see. So we have the Six of Swords with the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is the decision card, right? It's given, once I make a decision, I'm gonna have shape the world the way I want it, right? Because look, he's holding a globe, right? A globe. So you're shaping your path the way you want to shape it, and your path has to deal with a lot of peace, a lot of calmness. That's what the Six of Swords is. Six of Swords talks about peace and calmness. So that's your main priority, is to have peace and calmness. Like, not people trying to disrupt it. Not people trying to take advantage of you. I just want to be calm and peaceful. Then we have the Queen of Swords. This is the energy that you're going to be embodying once you come out of hermit mode, once you come out of reflection mode. And the Queen of Swords, she's highly intelligent. She knows the path that she wants to go on, and she knows when to use her sword and when not to use her sword. And also, a lot of people confuse the Queen of Swords as somebody who is cold and calculated. Yeah, she's calculated, but she knows how to manage her emotions. She's not overly emotional, and that's why we have blue here, because blue deals with emotions. She's not overly emotional. She just knows how to handle it better, right? I've had this deck for so long, and I never noticed that her cloak is like clouds. So cloud 9. Being on cloud 9, you're on happiness. You're up there, right? So for her to have the cloud cloak, like, it's also giving like your spiritual team is very much handing you the tools and the knowledge on what to do and what not to do, who to take with you into the next chapter, who not to take with you. So it's given very much divinely guided. Let's see here. In this deck, can you give me cards that pertain to this reading? What else does Sleepy Cat need to know? Alright, I'll pick that up when I finish. Let me get 2 more cards, please. Alright. Actually, let me get 1 more card. Let me get 1 more card, please. Thank you. Progress. Alright. I'm not liking this, but we're gonna look at it. So we have Forcer, which is pushing energy, crossing boundaries, getting what they want by any means, right? So then we have bad karma, bad karma, bad karma. So then we have looking you up, cyber stalk and study you, get it, inform you. I just feel like somebody has like a fake profile, and they're trying to like, trying to stalk to see what they're doing. It's somebody that you definitely blocked, probably like a while ago, not too long ago, but you definitely blocked them. So they're either looking you up doing a fake profile or another person's profile, mutual profile. So if you've been seeing somebody that has never been in your stories, all of a sudden in your stories like all the time, that's them watching you, right? And it's because they're trying to figure out if their tactics are working, and it's not. Because look, we have unbothered again. Like, you're very unbothered. Okay? Like, you're not letting nobody disturb your peace, ruin things for you. You're very unbothered. So this is why they kind of looking you up, trying to like even ask around about you, like how you doing and stuff like that. And it's somebody that has no business to be in your business at all. But it's because they were doing a lot of things in the background that they shouldn't have, and they're just trying to figure out like why haven't karma hit you, not understanding that karma doesn't hit people who stay in their lane. Karma doesn't hit people who mind their business. Karma only hits people that are provoking people who stay in their lane and mind their business. Right? So that's what they are. They're just trying to like figure out like if you notice that what they're doing in the background. So like it could just be like, for some reason I don't know why, and like this person is probably like either they started recently getting into the cult and trying to do things but not understanding like not everybody can do spells, right? There's some people that are very, very good at spell work. There's some people are very, very good in the cult. There's some people that only know how to manifest. There's some people that only know how to heal and do shadow work. Like, not everybody is meant to be. So this person is like, I would say like typical baby witch, trying to do spells and stuff like that. So, and this is why I'm like, they're getting it, like they're trying to like peek in to see like if their spell work is working, not understanding like they just don't have the magic. They just don't have it in them. Like they're doing it. Their magic is more self magic, meaning they can manifest for self, like protection for self. But they don't understand that they can't harm you anyway because they don't have that capability. But yeah, but good to keep doing what you're doing. Keep reflecting. Keep trying to like figure out who's gonna come with you in next chapter. Because what happens is when you cut these people out and walk away from these people, I'm always say people, places, or things. You walk away from them, cut them out. It opens up space and energy for new people to come in, and new people who are more aligned with you and more, on your level. We don't want people who are gonna bring you down, who are gonna um what do you call that? Bother your like your nervous system, your path. So that's what I got for you. But other than that, just keep reflecting, keep doing you. Oh, it is that if they stalking did I put this right? If they stalking social media, then it definitely means they're at a distance and they have no access to you. And just stalking social media is like another way of getting access. Because trust me, I know when people be stalking my social media, because I will always get my stories will be like, oh, 14 people seen it. And then next thing I know, the number changed from 14 to 13. And I'm just like, okay. You're welcome, sleepy cat. Mm-hmm. Oh, where's this come from? Just shuffle here. All right, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Tell your mama, your aunties, and your cousins about me. So, this is what I want to do. I want to ask you guys, because I've been thinking of, because everybody loves hoodies, right? My hoodie's not going to be expensive, don't worry. If I make hoodies, would you guys be willing to purchase? Because I love hoodies. Who doesn't love hoodies? A girl always wants a hoodie. And I have like really cute ideas for hoodies. And before like I'll put it live, I'll probably just make one for me and then show you guys. But I definitely am thinking about making hoodies. It's probably gonna happen next year and stuff, because I have a lot of things to do this year, this month to wrap things up. But definitely will be planning on making hoodies. And when I mean cheap, I mean like $25, because these people, I was trying to buy a hoodie earlier and it was like $40. I was like, you're smoking crack. I'm not spending $40 on a hoodie that I could probably only wear from September to May and at night. But that's the idea I have. I have idea to have hoodies coming. But yeah, that's what I have. If there's no one else I want to read in, I am gonna get off. I just want to say thank you guys. I appreciate you. Let me read you. I will probably do live either Wednesday or Thursday. Wednesday or Thursday, but I will make the whole posting, whatever. So have a good night. Happy Monday. And let's have a good week. Yes, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make the hoodie and show you guys the design. I have it up here. Like I've been like sitting on this like thought process for like the last couple months, and I'm just like, it keeps coming back in my head. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna design one, and then I'm gonna present it to you guys, and then we're gonna see from there. But definitely will.